Hello everybody, welcome back. In this video I'm going to talk to you about how to grow your email list. Email is one of the most effective ways of doing marketing, and it's a marketing advantage that you cannot afford to ignore as a designer or as an entrepreneur. Why is email the most important marketing tool? The reason it is because people have actually given you permission to market to them, and that is usually completely unheard of, meaning marketing comes to you in the form of advertising, either in video or on television or in print or in outdoor, and it's not something that you generally have a say over. It just appears in your life. But email marketing is different because when you get marketed via email, generally you have signed up for that. Yes, sure, there's spam marketers and things come out of nowhere, but in general, people have given permission to a company or an individual with products and services the permission to market to them. People have entrusted them with their email address. And today, with the way we're overwhelmed with emails, entrusting someone with your email address is one of the highest forms of trust I think that there is. So how do you get people to sign up for your email list? Well, the answer is simple. You have to use content as a lure. You use a thing called a lead magnet or an opt-in magnet, which is essentially an ebook or a PDF or some sort of digital thing that you offer up as a freebie if someone gives you their email address. So you offer up the lead magnet, they click on it to download it, they have to enter their name and email address, and then they get the download. It's a reciprocal agreement. They're getting something of value, and you're getting something of value. So it starts off a trusting relationship. One of the most common forms of lead magnets is an ebook. So what are the benefits of ebooks? One of the benefits is that they are inexpensive to produce. They're not physical, so apart from your time and energy and your brain power that it takes to put them together, they're really cheap to produce. One of the other great things about them is that they're evergreen content, meaning they last forever. Unless they're totally topical or really time-based kind of bits of information, you can offer them up as content over a long period of time, or you can swap them in and out as you develop more and more of them. It's great to have a library of evergreen content. Another benefit is that you don't have to always produce original content for your opt-in magnet, meaning if you do video or if you do podcasts, you could transcribe those podcasts or videos into written form and offer that as an opt-in magnet. It doesn't mean that that viewer may have necessarily seen that video or heard that podcast, and so offering it up in a different type of form for them to consume might be a really great value to them. Also, if you do blog posts or write articles, you can offer those up in this different format. They might not have come across your blog or that article wherever you posted it, and offering it up in this format might expose them again to that information and give them that value that they wouldn't have otherwise had. A fantastic thing about opt-in magnets or lead magnets is that you can use them to add and include additional promotional information about your products or services. Of course, you're offering up that value of whatever the title is that you are giving them, but you can include or feather into that promotional messages about your professional practice, your agency, your company. Also, remember, ebooks don't have to be gigantic. They don't have to be this vast trove of information. They don't have to be a 100-page book. They could literally be, a 2 or 3 page pamphlet, or they could be a checklist. Whatever is of value you think is going to be of great value to your viewers and visitors, you can offer that up as a lead magnet or an opt-in magnet. Now, here are some important things for you to remember to produce a successful ebook or opt-in magnet. First of all, you have to focus on the title. The title's got to be really enticing. So spend some time, do some research about what titles in your industry tend to be very successful, and try to create a title that's really going to draw people's attention. You want to pique their curiosity, and then you have to deliver the goods. You want to make sure that you're not disappointing your readers, because if they're giving you their email address, you want to make sure you're delivering something of value to them. You want to make sure whatever that thing is of high technical quality, high factual quality, it's well designed, it's well written. You want to make sure that you put it forward in your brand design, that it reflects your brand, and also in your brand voice. You want to make sure the writing in this content piece is of really good quality. So if you can afford it, hire a copywriter to help you with it. If you can't afford that, try to enlist someone as an editor to read through it and to make sure it's free of grammatical errors and spelling errors, and to give you some feedback on it. That'll really help. It's always good to have more input and make sure you're not the only one looking at it before you offer it up to the world. One of the most important things to keep in mind is you want to deliver value early in the piece, meaning you don't want to spend 15 or 20 pages leading up with some big long introduction before you actually get to giving some value to the reader. You want to do that early. How many times have you downloaded an ebook and spent 3 or 4 pages and it's just not delivering it, and you've put it away and you've never gone back to it? Make sure that you're giving value quickly. People will appreciate it. Okay, now how do you promote your ebook? One of the best ways to promote it is on social media, so you can include links and teasers for your opt-in or lead magnet in Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. You could also put a link to it in your social media profile. So someone reads your profile, you can use bit.ly or tinyURL to create a nondescript link for people to go to your opt-in magnet. I also put my opt-in sometimes in my email signature, and I'll rotate whatever that magnet is. So virtually every person that I send an email to gets access to where they could get this piece of valuable content. One of the absolute best ways to promote your lead magnet is through a pop-up on your website. And yes, I know everyone's groaning. Everyone hates pop-ups. I hate pop-ups. But the thing about pop-ups is that they work. Probably 75% of my email signups come through the pop-up on my website. So use a pop-up. And the last way that I'll mention to promote your ebook is to ask people to help you. Ask people to share the link to your content. People want to help. And if they do that and share what you're offering to their network, to their colleagues, to their social media circle, you should do the same for them. So ask people to help you out. It's all about networking. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video on how to build your email list. So from Verhaal Brand Design, my strategic branding and design agency, thank you so much for watching. And if you need help building your brand strategy, or repairing your brand, or with your professional career, make sure to reach out to me at philipvandusen.com. And let's talk about what I can do to help you with your business or with your professional goals. If you like the video, please hit subscribe below so you can see my videos when they come out. And with that, thanks again for watching, and bye for now.